It's Miss Reada Booka. Yeah, 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 yeah. My name is Miss Reada Booka. Mystery, comedy, I got an itching for some fiction. It is pleasing to me. I don't watch the television. Got my book, now that's my decision. I don't need the PlayStation, cause I'm reading my way to leading a nation. My name is Miss Reada Booka. And the next time I see you, you better be reading a book or two. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. My name is Miss Reada Booka, and it is Read Across America Month, and I want to share with you a book that was given to me by Middle Georgia RESA at the Literacy Conference back in December. I love this book. It's a new one for me, and I want to share it with you today. The name of the book is When Grandma Sings, and you know how I love to sing, by Marjorie King Mitchell. And you know I love a book that talks about grandmas, because I had two beautiful ones, and one of them could actually sing. When Grandma Sings. My grandma, Ivory Bell Coles, loved to sing. She sang in the church choir. She sang while she cooked and cleaned and worked in the garden. Whenever she wasn't singing, she was humming. We lived in Pecan Flats, Mississippi. The summer I was 8, Grandma would come by the house and listen to me read to my sister Carrie. Grandma couldn't read herself, but she always had a song. Oh, look at her singing in that choir. People in Pecan Flats loved to hear Grandma sing. Whenever there was any kind of party, they always asked her to sing a few songs. After my cousin Robbie's wedding, one of the guests, Mr. Reynolds, asked Grandma if she had ever thought of singing outside of Pecan Flats. Grandma had wanted to, but she'd never had the chance. Mr. Reynolds offered to book her and the band on a small singing tour in the South. Oh, look at them having that event after church, that church picnic. When Grandma told us she was going to accept Mr. Reynolds' offer, I begged her to take me with her. I've never gone anywhere either, I said, and I can help you read signs and menus and such. Daddy shook his head. I don't like the idea of you being so far from home. You know how hard things are for colored people out on their own. Mama looked at Daddy. Belle won't be alone. She'll be with family, and she can help out her grandmother. She'll be all right. Grandma pulled me close. I want Belle to go. She will be a big help to me. That settled it. I was going on the tour with Grandma. Look at them having that good old family conversation at the table. The day before we left, Mama and Daddy had the whole family over for a goodbye dinner. And Aunt Maddie and Uncle Sam brought a sweet potato pie for dessert. After dinner, Grandma sang a song. My favorite part was this. Ah, this is my favorite one. It's real churchy. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. His eye is on the sparrow, and I know He watches over me. Oh, I love that one. Grandma knew everything was going to be all right. That made me feel good. Uncle Sam gave me his lucky rabbit's foot to take on the trip. He hugged me goodbye. You be safe and look after your grandma now. Look at him giving that lucky rabbit's foot. The next morning, 3 big old cars drove up to our house. I wanted to ride in the car with the instruments, but Grandma asked me to sit up with her in the lead car. We traveled on 2-lane paved highways that took us through many small towns that looked like pecan flats. Out in the countryside, we passed farms, mule barns, small churches, and abandoned buildings. Grandma was nervous but excited too. So was I, but the soothing hum of her voice comforted me. I can just only imagine. In Biloxi, Mississippi, Grandma was booked to sing in high school. I sat in the front row and read while Grandma and the band rehearsed. But I couldn't keep my mind on my book because her singing was so powerful. The way she clung to each note captivated me. That night, only 17 people showed up. It was so disappointing for Grandma. Then the band began to play and I heard Grandma's voice soaring through the auditorium. It sounded as if she was singing to a room full of people. I saw the folks nodding and smiling and Grandma sang. Oh yeah. Woo, one of these old mornings, and it won't be long. You're gonna look for me, yeah, and I'll be gone on home. I'm going to spread my wings, and I'm going to take to the sky. Woo. Woo, yeah. I felt like she was singing directly to me. Afterward, we drove through town. We passed restaurants and hotels, but we didn't stop. I pointed out the whites only signs to Grandma. Everything was segregated, just like in Pecan Flats. Even famous black entertainers had to stay in hotels that were just for black people. So when we got to our hotel and we saw Ella Fitzgerald, oh my goodness, Grandma and Mr. Reynolds were excited that we were all staying in the same hotel. Ella Fitzgerald, a famous jazz singer. Beautiful voice. We spent the next day on the road to New Orleans. We didn't even stop to eat. When we got to the club, the manager told Grandma he wasn't going to pay us. The band didn't want to play for free. I felt sad for Grandma. But she took me by the hand and headed backstage. I'm singing with or without music, she said. The band decided to play and followed us backstage. It was a good thing they did. A man who booked acts for a big theater in Atlanta was in the audience. He booked Grandma and the band for a performance after the tour. Grandma stood her ground. The show ended at midnight, and we drove around looking for food. The only places open had whites-only signs on the door. Before anybody could stop her, Grandma pushed the door open and took me inside. I can't serve you, the waitress told Grandma. Ma'am, I've got a hungry granddaughter and a band outside, and none of us have eaten all day, Grandma replied. She put some bills on the counter. You know what's right, she said. Do what's right. You know what's right too, so you should always try to do what's right. We went back outside. I was so hungry, my stomach ached. I held tightly to my rabbit's foot. When all of the customers had left, the waitress came out and handed Grandma a brown paper sack. We eagerly bit into our bologna sandwiches. I was glad I didn't have to go to bed with an empty stomach. Oh, they look happy. Eating outside to the moonlight. The next week, Grandma and the band had shows in Texas and Arkansas. In Little Rock, Mr. Reynolds found a story in the newspaper about Grandma's performance in Texas. I read it to Grandma. We were so excited. Folks were starting to write and talk about Grandma's singing. In Alabama, the police stopped us just as we entered Mobile. We had to get out of our cars and explain who we were, where we were going, and why. We stood on the side of the road while the police went through our bags and dumped everything on the roadside. I didn't know what they were looking for, and they didn't say. I held Uncle Sam's rabbit foot tightly in my hand. After they left, we picked up our things and dusted them off. Ah, Mr. Renner said softly, "Welcome to Alabama." That wasn't a good welcome at all, was it? But that's how it was in Alabama and Georgia back in those days. We finished the tour in Alabama without any more trouble. Atlanta, Georgia would be Grandma's last show. The Magnolia Theater was the biggest one I'd ever seen. It was a real theater, a whole block long. To me, it looked like a palace. Oh, it's nice. Grandma was singing for an audience of white and black people. The white people sat on the main floor while the black people sat in the balcony. It made me sad. It was just like home and everywhere else. People kept apart from one another. But for a while, Grandmama's voice lifted them all out of their seats and brought everyone together. When it was over, the white people were calling for more just as loud as the black people. It was a happy noise, and we all sounded the same. Oh, look at Grandma in the spotlight. Isn't that beautiful? It was a great night for Grandma and the band. After the show, I rushed back to Grandma's dressing room and gave her a big hug. She smiled at me, but her eyes were sad. Belle, tonight was special. I could feel all those folks with me. I want us to feel this way all the time. I want to sing in a place where black and white people aren't kept apart, she said. That's the kind of world I want for you. Oh, look at Grandma in the dressing room with Belle. When we got home, I had so much to tell Mama, Daddy, and Carrie about the places we had been and the things I'd seen, and how Grandma's songs had the power to bring people together. A few days later, Grandma came by with a telegram. I read it to her. It was an offer from a record company up north, where things were a little easier for black people. Grandma wanted to go. Oh, go on, Grandma. It's never too late to live your dreams. Oh, Grandma. We said goodbye to Grandma and Mr. Reynolds at the train station in Memphis. I knew Mr. Reynolds would take care of Grandma and help her with reading. I was so proud of her. She never stopped singing her songs regardless of the size of the audience. She always knew things would work out. Now her music would go around the world. The promise of her song helped me believe in myself. As she got on the train, Grandma turned to me and said, "Someday you'll sing your own song, Belle." And I knew I would. I hope each and every one of you find your own song one day. And until then, listen to some other people around you, like Grandma. Listen to their songs, because the songs that you like tell a lot about the person that you are inside. It's Read Across America Week. Don't forget to read. Check this out today. Bye-bye.